Everybody tell me that shit. But they be telling me shit.
Oh Lord, this man got faces. I heard about him. I heard about you, bitch.
Damn, why you talking to me?
That shit is haywire.
Oh yeah, nah, Terry playing. He got he playing for real. He ain't bullshit. I ain't gonna hear one person cannot let you beat me beat you. A lot to the max. I will put not let it beat me. You gonna talk that shit, bro. Yeah, bro.
That shit was
Yo,
it's supposed to be crazy though, because the
Big James.
Yeah,
I went through
It's the NFL on EA Sports as we are in the inner harbor of Baltimore at M&T Bank Stadium. Here's a scene a short time ago. The Ravens introduced to this sellout crowd, and through a sea of pyrotechnics, out they came from the tunnel. We're set to go as the Ravens get ready to match up with Russell Wilson and the Seattle Seahawks. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards.
Some shit.
Yeah, I don't like.
I had to take that shit. Yeah.
Everybody like.
Yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20.
Man, prime time here, nigga. That go prime time, baby.
Here we go.
They'll run for the first time with Mark Ingram. Only a couple for him there on the game's first play, and it's second down.
Well, we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
On second down, Ingram. He's got a first down past the 30 and all the way up to the 33-yard. They get 14 on that one. That's good for a Baltimore first down. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. Now it's Jackson. He'll buy some time right. And he's going to keep it here. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be second and a couple. On second down now, it's Ingram. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a third down.
We all have habits. We can be somewhat predictable, and you know me pretty well on second down and short. What I like to say?
Play action.
Yeah, without a doubt. I thought that was a great spot to call it. Instead, didn't go their way, did it?
Now, defense sold out for the run. Worked out well. And that'll set them back 5. Now, after the false start, they need 8 yards here on third down. They'll fake the give to Ingram. Now Jackson steps away. Now he'll throw deep. Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Quandre Diggs. And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line. Well, not a good omen there. His first throw of the afternoon intercepted.
And I know what the fans are thinking right now. I hope there's not negative thoughts in his head going forward since that's his first throw of the game.
I know, big boy.
But one of the things I remember about him coming out of school is he's able to wipe things away pretty easily and move on.
And very little daylight there. He'll get a couple up to the 44.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
There's a ball thrown right side and complete. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. A first down there on a pickup of 25. First down, the run with Lynch. And down inside the 15 he goes. Add the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total.
Tremendous blocking by the interior of the offensive line. They didn't just gash him there. They blasted a gaping hole for him to gallop through. I think if he comes back to the huddle, he better be giving them a whole lot of credit and thanking them for that much space to rumble.
And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last two plays. They'll run for it with Lynch. And he's across the chalk into the end zone. Touchdown, Seahawks. Taking it in from 2 yards out as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Myers connects on the PAT. And it's now a 7-0 game. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 the score. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. The sack there by Rasheem Green.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
On second down, it's Ingram. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a third down. On third down, Jackson. He may try and run for this. And they're going to get him down well short of the first as he can only get this to the 30. He opted to go with a scramble, gets 2 yards, and now it's fourth. So they're going to come to the line here, and it appears try to go for it on fourth. They'll indeed go for it with Jackson. That's to his running back, complete. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. And he's going to be stopped up quickly here. Just a yard up to the 39. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Out of the gun, they give to Ingram. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And no more. No gain on the play there, so that doesn't help. Now they're looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation.
49's the mic. Watch 49. In your face.
On third down, Jackson sliding out of the pocket. And that one's going to be knocked away and incomplete. Problems on third down so far in this first half. Relatively small sample size, but they're now 0 for 3.
And the average in the league, somewhere around 40% on third down for offenses. So what's the answer to this? Either convert them or don't get the third down in the first place. Get your big chunks of yards on first and second down.
49, guys. Mike, 49. Let's go, baby. Return over. Get that ball. Get that move. 49.
Here we go on 4th down with Jackson. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out, and it'll be a turnover on downs. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Wilson. Flushed out right. Now he'll pull it down. And he gets it down a yard or two shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down. Throwing again on 2nd down. Wilson, he's going to let this go for the end zone. Caught. Touchdown, Seattle. DK Metcalf, 31 yards. And the Seahawks are able to stretch that lead out a bit further. Extra point up and through by Myers. And that'll make the score 14-0. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. To throw again on 2nd down. Jackson. Michael Kendricks coming in to drop him.
I'm here all day. 49.
To throw on 3rd down. Jackson. And the throw there going to be incomplete. Normally, I'd say this will lead to a punt attempt, but this offense already shown in the first half that they'll go for it on 4th down.
No, they should have already said, punt it, punt it. Head coach should have already made that decision.
And a tough ask here. They're going to go for it on 4th down and 9. Here's Jackson to throw. Steps away to his left. Now he's going to let it go deep left, and he fires one that's intercepted. Trey Flowers picks it.
Wow, okay, bro.
At the 26-yard line. On 4th down, that turned out like a punt. Maybe he was better defensively there just to knock it down.
And you know they go over those situations. All right, 4th down, where's the ball? Where would we get the ball? But instinct takes over, and when it's in the air,
nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Matt Judon. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. And not a whole lot to speak of there as they'll bring him down shy of the 20. It's a gain of a yard, and it takes us to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes to play first half. It's 14-0. A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off here by Jimmy Smith. That interception sets them up beautifully already in the red zone.
And you can hear it all the way up here. Oski, everyone turned to block, find a spot, and now they're set up inside the red zone for their offense.
They run. It's Mark Ingram. They showed some tough running, but they'll drop him at the 5-yard line. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. Running right, this is Ingram. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And they're going to have a 3rd down.
49 to Mike. Let's go, D. Let's go. Check nickel, nickel, nickel. Let's go. 3, check 3.
Now Jackson.
Man, throw the fucking ball.
He's taken down.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Man, throw it, bro. Why the man throwing the fucking ball? Man, shut the fuck up. Man, throw the shit.
Seahawks are going to take over the football. Now the Ravens going to use one of their
Damn,
timeouts.
throwing the fucking
As they'll
ball,
stop
bro.
it
You
with a
fucking
little over 30
suck.
seconds to go in the first half of play. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. You've got under a minute to go here until halftime. You got the good-sized lead. No need to do anything crazy.
No, there really is no need to do anything crazy. The smart play, go ahead and take your lead into the locker room and then try and add to it in the second half. But there's a part of me that looks at this and says, first half going my way, I have a little bit of a cushion. Let's go ahead and try and extend things. If you've got some good plays drawn up, you might want to think about them right here.
Looking to throw again on second down. Wilson, he finds Lynch. It's complete. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1.
14. 36. Hey, man. Watch.
Throwing now, Wilson on first down. It's caught. Lockett. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup.
A gain of 27 on the play. First down, Seahawks.
Wilson now, after the pick on the last drive, 3 for 3 to start this drive. It's 1st and 10. Here's Wilson. And that will be incomplete. 4 ticks left here on the clock. Not time enough for a play and then a timeout, you wouldn't think. So with 4 seconds left, they're going for it.
0.
Final play of the half. It's Wilson. This one into the hands of Metcalf. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. That'll be taken in the end zone. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. Now 2nd and 7 from the 23.
58, boys, 58, Mike. Hey, here I come.
This time Lynch will throw.
Oh,
Did he hang on to it? He did on the dive. Nice ground. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down.
As you watch that one unfold, didn't you think to yourself, just knock it down because of where he was?
Great catch, but losing yardage.
Hard to change what they are, isn't it? When they see the ball in the air, they're programmed to go get it.
On 3rd down, Wilson. And he's got his target. That's more.
You nigga went in and took. What the fuck, huh?
A big
This
seam,
dude
and
suck,
he might go all the way. And all the way in. Touchdown, Seattle.
You niggas ran to each other like
David
hoes.
Moore, 82 yards. And the Seahawks are able to stretch that lead out a bit further. Myers connects on the PAT, and it's now 21-0. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And their halftime hole now even deeper, and they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
It's a give to the right. Ingram. He works his way forward for a couple up past the 30. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Now it's Jackson. And he's going to be taken down here still a couple yards short of the first. He opted to go with a scramble, gets 2 yards, and now it's 4th.
How about a tip of the cap to the defense? They're working against a very mobile quarterback, but all day long they've kept him under wraps. And on that play, they held him to a short gain.
And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it. They'll try and throw for it here. And it is incomplete. Give credit to K.J. Wright. He was disrupting defensively. Well, at this stage of the game in the second half, down 3 scores, I guess they felt like they needed to push.
And let's face it, with this deficit, if they give up another score here after they didn't get it, does it really matter? It really doesn't. They had to go and try and make...
And he will.
You best again. They had whoop all cost the fucking party, man.